God never forsake me. Oh yeah, I'm liking this, man. I'm all over the place, lost out of my notes. I got to start over. Lord, you got to help me today. I need grace today. Let's just start recording, you know what I'm saying? How you see it will determine how you say it. I'm just trying to figure out how to get you guys into an easy cut right now. I like the whole intro. I like the glasses and stuff. I think I'm seriously repetitive. So I'd rather just go back to point one. All I want to come in with right now is this word about different, you know, like in Numbers 13. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Faith declares those things that are not as though they are. And you and I, we got to speak out faith. See, there's nothing wrong with the word but. But's just a conjunction. What's wrong is what comes after the but. See, what these men should have said is they should have said, yeah, we went down and looked at that land, and it is flowing milk and honey, and yes, it has incredible fruit, and yes, the walls are fortified, and yes, there are giants there, but God. You see, these men should have known a little bit more about God. This was not their first rodeo. This was not their first time that they had walked up into an obstacle. All they really needed to do when they saw the obstacle was look backwards and remember that God had been with them throughout every season. This is who God is. All they needed to do was just record their history. You know, it's true. There was a time that we were living as slaves in Egypt, and the Egyptians refused to let us go. But God sent some plagues, and we got out of Dodge in one night. Yo, it's true. We stood in front of a Red Sea. But God showed up and he split the sea and we walked into our future. It is true. We found ourselves out in the wilderness with nothing to eat. We didn't know how we were going to survive. We didn't know how we were going to eat. But God showed up and he sent manna from heaven. We were lost out there in the desert. We didn't know if we should go left. We didn't know if we should go right. We didn't know what was behind us, and we definitely didn't know what was in front of us. But God showed up and he gave us a fire by night and he gave us a cloud by day. I'm trying to get it into your spirit today that you need to make sure you put the right thing behind the conjunction, and your problem doesn't go behind the conjunction. Your God goes behind the conjunction. Somebody right now, just say, but God. Just say, but God. Come on, chats, light it up. But God, I was lonely, but God showed up and he gave me peace. I was sick, but God showed up and he healed my body. I lost my job, but I learned that God is a provider. I lost loved ones, but God never left me. God never quit on me. I know you got some circumstances today, but you are forgetting you still have God today. But God, I know all about your problems, but the only way you're ever going to face your problems is when you begin to focus on the potential. Get back up. Don't quit. Your potential far outweighs your problem, but you got to choose to focus on the right thing. But God.